Okay. Okay, all good. All of you are ready for today's session. So first of all, once again, open your R Studio and let me also do the same. I'm opening my R Studio, but before that, let me share two files with all of you. Send file and so I shared right now one file with all of you, which is called datasheet.csv. My request to all of you, don't write anything on the chat box because otherwise it will go up and will be difficult for others to locate it. Now it is there on the chat box. If you can see it, unmute yourself. Anyone can unmute yourself and say yes if you can see that datasheet.csv.
Yes. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so some of you are saying no. Don't write here. So Praveen, can you do one thing? Can you just download this file and put it in the
Drive link.
drive? Yes.
Sir, I will put it after today's session. Is it possible or right now you?
Okay, so because today we are going to use this, so that's why.
So, sir, I am download.
Okay, so some people can see it and they also have downloaded it, but few of them are not able to see it on the chat box. So Sanket, I think you are looking at the chat box and few are already downloaded it.
It is visible, sir. What you can do, you can share it again. I think many participants joined late, so they are not able to see it.
Okay, so people are uploading it again, so I can see that.
Yeah, downloaded.
Yes, so I think you can see now. If you joined late, then it could be okay. So let me share again.
Excuse me.
Yes, who is that?
In which format we have to save this? CSV or Excel?
CSV. Don't change anything. Just save it. Just download it. So Paramjot also just reshare it on the chat box. So guys, if you already downloaded it, maybe you can just reshare it on the chat box. Okay, so that it will be visible to others. Yes.
There is one file or there is two files?
There is only one file,
Okay.
which is called datasheet.csv.
Okay, thanks.
Right now, there is only one file. Yes. So if you downloaded it, can you share it again on the chat box? So I'm also sharing it just to make sure that. Yeah, just share. If you have it, share it on the chat box. Then I will also get to know that you got it, and also others who are not having it, they can download it. So I reshared it again on the chat box. Okay. Fine. You want me to go ahead now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So guys are resharing it. It means they have it. Okay. So I still, Shri Lakshmi, I still cannot. Give me 1 minute to get it down. It's okay. If you got it and it is downloading, it's fine. I mean, we are not going to start it directly. So if you can see it and it is getting downloaded, it's fine. So let me share my screen at least, and okay, and just stop this video now. So all of you can see this, what we have done yesterday. So if there is a WhatsApp group, I think if there is a WhatsApp group, I'm not a part of that group. So maybe somebody can just share this file on the WhatsApp also. Yes, that it will be easier for others to download it from there. Okay, and it is CSV file, it is not XLS file. Okay, so Praveen, you can also share it on the WhatsApp group if it is possible.
Sir, right now from my side, it is not possible.
Okay,
So I will share it after today's session on Drive Link. But if any
but others
participant,
can. Others can.
what others can do, they simply message me, message the code WhatsApp number. I will share it from there. Okay.
Or somebody else who is a part of that WhatsApp group, they can just share it. Okay. Now let's move ahead.
It's admin only WhatsApp group, sir. We can't send anything.
Oh, okay, okay. Admin can only share it. Okay.
I think it's in chat box, Dr. Avinash. There should be no problem. It is clearly visible there.
Yeah, it is visible. I don't know why other people are saying that it is not. So I'm just, for them, I'm just saying that if it is possible.
So.
But I think it is definitely visible.
It is not visible. On laptop, it is visible.
On what it is not visible?
On Android tablets and phone, it is not visible, but on laptop, it is visible.
Okay, okay. So fine. So on phone, I don't know if somebody is using phone, they should not use it for the session at least. Okay. Now make sure that you downloaded that file at wherever you downloaded. Okay. I don't know wherever you downloaded it. But
Sir,
if you,
Dr. Avinash,
yes.
sorry to interrupt you. So many participants are saying not visible. Can you simply share it on decodelive.org Gmail?
Okay. Okay.
So I will share it immediately on the group. So
Okay.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
So you want me to share that file
On our Gmail.
Okay.
So
Yes.
immediately I will share it on WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay. Don't. Yeah. Doing it.
Sir, someone has shared it with me. I will share it in the group. Okay. You can carry on, sir.
Okay. Great. Okay. So I
Shared,
can
sir,
do it.
shared from my side.
Okay. From on the Google, on the Gmail, or where you shared it?
WhatsApp group.
Okay. So guys, if you do not have it now, using this chat box, so please use your WhatsApp and download it, please. Okay. So already we finished our first 10 minutes. So, but anyway, that's, these things are also a part of training. Don't worry. Don't think that, oh, we wasted the time, because many times when we are doing technical stuff, so there are some kind of technical problems that we have to face. So that also we need to, find out the way to solve it. Now, the next thing that we are going to do today is we already have done data frame, which is more or less like a table. Okay. Now, somebody asked me, and this is very important also, that how we can upload a file or how we can read a file, in fact. Okay.
Sir, can you share your screen, please?
Oh, I'm really sorry, and thanks for letting me know.
No.
I thought that I have shared it.
No.
Okay, I think you can see it. that I was reading some paper before this class. So okay. Now the screen must be visible to all of you. Now how you read the data. So suppose I just want, first you declare a variable, of course. So what, any variable, say my data, and let's say my data CSV, okay, just to differentiate it from the other variable. And for this, we have read.csv, okay, read.csv, and then double quote, okay. And inside double quote, you need to put a file name, okay. Now, you put a file name, datasheet.csv, and tell me what happens, and just say control enter. Hit control enter and tell me that what happens. Many of you will get some error that the file is not found.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So those who doesn't have that file at the same location, they will get this error. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to set your directory wherever you stored your file. So there are two ways to handle this error. One way is to give a complete path, but I realize that, you know, in the online session, when I'm talking about the path, it becomes very messy. So I'll take the another way or another path. So what you need to do is, you know that where you have downloaded the files, datasheet.csv. So just go there, just go to session, go to set working directory, say choose directory, and then choose the directory wherever you have stored that file. If you stored it in download, just click download and say open. Okay. And go to that directory. That's it. So it is not found because you are at some other position and your file is at other position. So that's why. So please go to the directory or set your directory wherever your
Can
file
you repeat
is.
it, sir?
You need to go to session, and you know that where your file is, right? You know that where your file is. So you go to set working directory, choose directory, and just select the directory wherever the file is. If it is in download, if it is in desktop, if it is in document or D drive, wherever it is. Okay. And then just select, say open, and it will show you on the console that set directory as this. It means that yes, it is done correctly. And then run this command datasheet.csv, because then you will find that. Now, please do it quickly, because this is the next thing is this data, my data underscore CSV is same as what we have done yesterday for the data frame. So this is also a data frame, but this time we have not created on its own, on our own, but we have just imported the data from the CSV file. So all the things that we have learned for the data frame will go for this also as it is. So view my data underscore CSV. So this data you can see, and this is your data. This is my data. Okay. Can you see this? Let me know that if you can see view data, this.
Yes.
Okay. Just type it. I want to see yes on the chat box, and no also if there is any problem. Okay. So I can see lots of yes. So that's great. And now everything that whatever you learned yesterday, you can apply it on this data frame. Okay. So now if yesterday somebody was asking for the Excel and this, now it is very easy to handle your data. Praveen, this is just the same thing. It is written here. It is written here. We have not done anything right now special. Okay. The other thing is names. There is a function called names. And what is the function of this function, or what it does is that it prints on the console all the names of the column. So my data CSV, because sometimes if the data is huge, you may not remember all the name, and you may not prefer to go here and then scroll and do all kind of thing. So I would just go to names my data underscore CSV. And this is the names, okay? And these are the names. But if you see that, if you have a space in the name column, it will be replaced by dot automatically. So now onward, when we want something, then we have to use this name, not the actual which was present in my CSV file. So if you go to CSV file, you will see entry space date. But here it becomes entry.date. So don't get confused, you use this. So just to show this example, say my data CSV $, and it will print all the suggestions. So let's say I want to go with the entry date and say control enter. I can see all the entry date, but at some point it will say that this is the maximum I can print for you. There are 30,000 data in this, okay? And that's why it is not possible for R to print it, but of course it can handle it, so don't worry. Now the next thing is, now it is so easy. I mean, every time you go to Excel, suppose I want, let's say I'll go to data and say this footfall mail, whatever it is, okay, don't worry about it. But whatever it is, this is just a column for you, a numerical column for you. And suppose I want average of this. So what I need to say is just mean of my data, and hope you are doing with me. And what was that? Footfall mail. And say control enter, and this is my mean 7.00665. Okay, I can do all kind of things if I need standard deviation. So just I need to this, and now the benefit is not only this. The benefit is that next time if you have other data set but follows the same pattern as this data set but different data points, okay, so you collected more data in a same format, you just have to change the name of the file here, and it will do everything whatever you have coded inside. Is it okay? Now there is, you already know that I got reached. Yeah, so that's, I told you that this is all 30,000 it cannot print. And I mean, I don't know, nobody wants to see the 30,000 printing. Okay. Now one more thing, which is one more function. There are lots of functions, guys, and I may not be able to cover all of them. One function is called unique. Okay. So suppose if you go to a column called district, so those guys from India or Pakistan, they know that what is district. So in district, we have the names of district, and they state the name of state. Okay. So in district, you may find that the names are repeated, right? So is there any way to just get the unique name? And yes, there is, and which is called my data CSV $district. And see, now these are the, unique district. And I can always store it somewhere if I want. Let's say unique UN district is equal to this. Okay, so it will be not printed here, but I know that this is there as unique district. If I want to print, I just say this, and it will be printed on my chat, no, on my console. Okay, guys, is it done? and is it really interesting or not? And then there are many things. So let's see that how long we can go on this programming. But one thing I want to make sure that whatever we are doing, you guys getting it. Most of you, at least minimum to minimum 90%. I want 90% of your 90% participants should get it. Okay. Now the next thing that we are going to do is okay, done. This is date. Okay, let me just add one more untitled file and save it as day 3. Okay, and
Hello.
okay, save it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, one sir from another side. When I just gave the command names my data.csv, but it has not been replaced by dot. It comes by space. And
Name?
date. Yes, you just run the command names my underscore csv.
Okay.
So in your console, what I can see, it has been replaced by dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same console I'm using R4 4.1.2. It has not been replaced by dot. And again, when I just ran mean my data.csv, its outcomes as NA.
So you are saying that name does not have. So can you see view? Can you see the view command?
Yes, sir.
So what that view command is showing you? Is there any space in the view command here? Faculty.name.
Yes, in my case, it is coming.
Faculty.name.
No, faculty space name, faculty space type. State,
Okay. Okay. So if there is a space by any chance, okay, maybe they have just changed something in the latest R or something like that. So if they have done it, so how to use, so that's fine. I mean, there is nothing wrong, right? It's okay. What is the problem if it is not showing the dot? It is not showing the.
Okay, then I just ran the command mean my data.csv, then it comes NA.
This one?
NA outcome is coming NA. Warning message in mean.default my data underscore csv. Argument is not numeric or logical, returning NA.
Oh God. So this is something very complex. So anybody else finding this kind of error?
Let me show you in chat box.
Anyone else? No.
Sir, I have shared that message in chat.
No, equal to and that sign is same. Mean this is what Yashwant you are
Sir,
saying.
by default, I have taken when it was done. Let me show this. Again, this message I have pasted in chat box.
Okay. So can you share your screen? Can I give you the permission to share your screen? I think
course, yes.
Because this is something very important, and I don't want to. Yashwant, right?
Yes,
Yashwant, you were there in some other session also, right?
Actually,
no,
sir, my microphone is not working in my computer, so I have just talking to you through by my mobile, and I'm working on my system.
Okay. So no, I'm not asking this. I'm asking that. Okay, share your screen. Is it saying anything when you are sharing it? No.
Let me try. Share
Okay.
screen. Host disabled participant screen sharing, sir. Okay.
Okay. That I don't know how to give the
Just
permission.
give me permission, sir.
Well, but in there I don't see it. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to give it.
Hello, Mr. Avinash.
Praveen sir can do it.
Hello, Mr. Avinash. Sorry to interrupt you because today
Yes.
you are host, so only you can allow him to share.
Yeah, but there is no sharing kind of thing.
Just go to the list, participant list from there. from where you allowed us to co-host, from there also you can do that.
But there is, so you want me to make co-host?
As of now, just for this purpose to share.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Let's not. Okay. So Yashwant, please share your screen because others are also getting this error.
Okay, sir.
And I hope that you are not doing any mistake because this is something, takes time. So Yashwant, go ahead, please.
Give me permission, sir.
I made you the co-host now.
No.
Yeah, you are co-host. You are co-host.
Maybe
Which
you
one?
have given.
Which
maybe
one
you
you
have
want?
given permission on, or let me just log out from my mobile.
No, I'm giving you both. Giving you both. Please do it. Now you both have on both the systems. Yeah, just share it. I think now you can do it. Okay. Tell me where it is. Make it large. Okay.
The issue is you assign your data as read_CSV. You need to put dot
What?
there.
Yes. Who said that? Who said that?
I said, Chanda.
Okay. Yes. I mean, this is not acceptable, Yashwant. This is
That's a silly. That's
okay.
fine.
Okay. Stop it. So now you can see dot and you are happy with it. Where is the NA? Yeah, mean of what? No, mean of only one column, mean of not the complete data set. So you have to say, Yashwant, please listen me. You have to say mean under bracket, name of the data frame. What is the name of the data frame? Please give the full name, mean the data underscore CSV. Go to
There
the
is one more mistake. There is
Yeah.
one more mistake. He put this entry date inside the column. So you need to remove that.
Yes, that is also.
Number 12.
Yeah. So entry dot date and remove that backcode. Dot date and remove the backcode. Just okay, fine. No, backcode is not required because backcode is only required when there is space. My data, use tab and enter. Dollar. Put dollar, Yashwant, after that. And which column for which you want to calculate the mean. So please select that column that has the numeric value. So footfall mail. Date is not a numeric date. What is the average of date? Footfall mail. Okay, go down. Yeah, it's okay. But the thing is, you just have to see it very closely and enter it. So this is the it. Okay, Yashwant. Fine. Can you stop sharing now? Okay. So I mean, one reason behind this exercise is that if others are also getting, this will stop. Okay. So I just stopped you sharing it and I'm sharing it now. Okay. So now this thing we have done. Now quickly, guys, without wasting any other time, any extra time. So we are going to do something called if and else. Okay. Many times we need this when we want to put some condition. Okay. Hope all of you can see my screen, right? So now for if and else, why we do if and else? When we compare two things, okay? The logical operator that is called. So that logical operator here is, the first one is double equal to, then second one is this and this, greater than and less than, okay? Second and third. So this is just a comment. Okay, this is just a comment, so this is not a command. Okay, so by the way, whatever we have done till now, I'm pasting it. If anyone want to copy and paste it. Okay. Now, if you say 1 double equal to 3, R will automatically understand that you want to compare 1 and 3 and just say control enter. This is very easy. I'm not pasting it. So what is the result? Result is false. Of course it is false. If I say 1 equal to 1, the result is true. Okay. Now, and same as 3 is greater than 5, it will say false. So always the output is either true or false. It's a binary output. Now, if I compare this Avinash with, let's say, this Avinash, what do you think? What will happen? Of course, you can check it and it will say false, right? Because for me, this is fine, Avinash and Avinash, making same sense, but for program, it is not. Okay. Now, for if, and now this is just the logical operator, and these are logical condition which we are going to use in if. So if starts with a keyword called if, then inside this we are going to put the condition. So let's say I'm saying a condition called my underscore, sorry. Before this, I'm going down to make it more visible. So suppose before this, I declare a variable called my underscore name, which is equal to Avinash. Okay, and execute it. Don't forget to execute. And then I'm comparing my underscore name is equal to, suppose I'm comparing with something else, not with Avinash. Let's say Bond. Okay, and then after the condition, whatever the condition you put, you start a curly braces. This is something the beginners make mistake. So you just put one curly braces and automatically it will put the another one, and your cursor will be in between of this. Don't do anything, just press enter. Okay, your cursor will automatically go to the position from where you need to write your code. So this is my condition. If it is true, then what you want me to write? So let's say if it is true, I want to write my name is Bond. Okay, of course, because I checked that my name is Bond or not. If it is true, I will say my name is Bond. And then after this curly braces itself, you press you write okay. What you mean to say? What different is what? Okay, and if it is that, I want to print my name. Okay, and that's it. This is my code. Very simple code, and I'm copy pasting here. But in copy paste, you may lose that indent, the initial position that is, or initial space that is left in my code. You may lose that. I don't know. If you just paste it, copy it from here. Let me do this and paste it here. No, it's fine. It's working. Okay, great. So you can just paste it, everything, and then select everything. This time you need to select everything and say control enter. And you can see that the output is Avinash, because definitely my name is Avinash, not Bond. Okay. But if the condition is true, then the if will be executed, otherwise else will be executed, right? So I think this is very, very easy now. You can also compare numbers. You can compare lots of things. You can also use your data frame. I will tell you that how to, first understand the logic. Who is there?
If Is it necessary to put a curly bracket? Because
Yes.
oh, okay.
Anything unnecessary. So
No, if you're
yes,
not
curly braces.
putting also, it will work or not. That's
See, curly braces is just to say that whatever the condition inside this curly braces, this is faulty,
okay.
or whatever the commands. Okay. Now, if you have just one command, it may work, but when you have multiple command, it may show error. Okay. Now, let's say that this time there is one more example: x equal to 5, y equal to 7. And now I'm going to write a composite if and else condition. Okay, how? So first you say if x, without selecting also, it's working. Yeah, so if you have here, if your cursor is here, it is fine. Okay, and that's all because of the curly braces. Okay, so x equal to 7. Oh, x equal to 5, y equal to 7. Then this time you need to write it with me. If x is greater than y.
Sir,
Yes.
Sir, actually after that curly bracket, when I press enter, it's automatically get next line. But that is that print option is not able to write.
So, Stephen, you need to mute it.
It's a very dangerous position.
Somebody is okay. Now, what exactly you're saying? I mean, that is what. So you put the curly braces and say enter. So here
Yes.
you can write print.
No, sir. After one curly bracket, when I type enter button, then automatically second bracket it come, and then that next line was come.
Okay, then go in between. Is it like this?
Yeah, no, sir. That thing is not coming. Both the bracket will come was came after that.
I don't know, but see, the thing is that you put a single braces and then come here and whatever you write, and
yeah,
then
that thing is not came, sir.
So go there. This is just move up, move your cursor up. Okay. Go there and say go to that line and say enter. And I mean this is definitely you can solve it. X is greater than y, and there is now I'm putting a pipe. You know, with the line, the straight line on your keyboard, or which stands for or. Okay, and let's say I'm saying x is greater than 5 or x is equal to 5. Sorry, I said x is greater than y or x is greater. So, and then if it means that if any one of the condition is true, then print something, whatever. I write something. Okay. Is it good? Else, and every time you need not to say else. If there is a requirement, then only you say else. Else, print something else. Right? So now tell me what it will write and why it will write. So it is writing something. So of course it is true. It is
because or condition is true. X is equal to 5.
Yes. So x is equal to 5. Okay. Now if I just copy it and let me first paste it on your chat box so that if you guys are trying to run it. So I'm giving you 1 minute time, copy and paste it and run it on your system. See, the live session of coding. So this is not like I'm just dictating my code. This is like doing hands-on with me is definitely, I think, the most challenging thing on online session because it is not so easy. Could you return and copy the last coding lines of CSV, please? Okay, so yes, I can. So is it this one? I think you are referring to. So I just pasted it. But the thing is, right now we are on if else, and suppose you just copy it and paste it, and now this time instead of or you put and. Okay, you put a ampersand sign. Okay, and see that what is the result. This time it is saying something else, right? Because it is an and condition in between, which means that both has to be true. Then only the condition will be true, right? And there is not also, but not goes some slightly in a different way. So once again, I'm copying and pasting it. So guys, are you guys doing with me? Yes, no, maybe on the chat box. Can you write it? Okay, Swati, just you need to say yes. Yes, okay. Error, x is not found. So it means that you have not defined the x equal to 5. I defined it initially. No. Why no? Somebody said, no, you're not doing it. Unmute yourself and say, I need the lines after undistrict. Okay. So I'm just copying everything what we have done today and pasting. Please, those who have not done anything before. Okay, Swati, maybe there might be some error in the condition or something different in your condition. Yes, but it is must to write in the next line after this. Okay, how to make the variables in such a way that the variable always asks. Okay, Dinesh, that is something definitely possible. That is by argument. We will do that. Okay, now just finish the if, and in the next thing in the if is not, and how to use not. So let's say in not, I'm just using one condition, which is if x equal to 5. So if I just allow this code to run, it is saying something because yes, x is equal to 5. But if I put there is a bracket already, there is already a bracket. So you put all your condition inside a bracket, and before that you put an exclamation mark and then run it. It is saying something else. So not is like negating it, right? X equal to 5, not x equal to 5. Okay. So you can put not everything working. Okay. Okay. So this is how you use not. Hope now not is also fine. And I'm pasting it here. Now, the next concept we are going to see is loop. Yes. So we are going to see loop, and we are going to see only for loop. Okay. So for loop or any loop, for loop is in R, start with some iterator. Okay. That iterator could be any name given by you. Let's say for, you start with for keyword and then bracket. Inside it, the iterator, I'm saying IT. Okay. No issue. You say IT and then in, and then you need to define where you want it to iterate. Okay. There must be something continuous where you want to iterate. Some from 1 to 20. You can see the output 1:20. So this is just explain and at different positions. So let's take it as a vector. Okay. Okay, Namrata, if it is something different coming on your output, maybe you just have to look at it again. That's okay. But if it is running, it means things are fine. You just have to look the logic. Okay. So if I say 1 to 20, it means all the value from 1 to 20. An iterator is something which will keep on iterating. It will first take the value 1, second it will take the value 2, 3, so on and so forth till 20. And then curly braces, and then say just to print. And what I want to print? I want to print IT. Every time I want to print IT. So you can see the output on my console. So first time ID has a value of 1. So it is printing 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4, 5, 6 till 20, right? So you need an iterator, which can be given a name by you, and you need a vector kind of thing where there are multiple values. Okay. Now let's say that if we have defined a vector, I don't know, no, but that, yes, we have defined a vector. Let's say this vector. I'm just taking this vector, your vector that we have defined in the first class. Your vector is Delhi, Chennai, and Bangalore. Okay. Now I will just copy it and paste it here. But this time, instead of 1 to 20, which was just a dummy thing to show you, I will take your underscore vector and then print ID. It will print Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore, right? So this is very easy. You can do it. Iterate within the vector. Okay. Okay.
Sir, IT is about just a name, right?
Yes. So ID is just a name. You can just make it.
Anything. Okay.
Make
Then
it here.
IN also.
You need to make it here.
Oh.
Okay. Now, how many of you have done this for? How many each? Okay. Keep writing if you done it. Somebody raised hand. Unmute yourself and say if you. By mistake it was okay. Okay, yeah, that hand raise was for yes, I believe. Okay, so good. Now you run the for loop once again for this your vector. I'm telling you, Deepthi. So suppose your vector has a multiple name of protein or whatever it is. Okay. And you just want to check whether this vector has this particular protein or not, or this particular gene or not. Okay. So in this case, in the vector, we have the name of the city. So I just want to check whether Chennai is in my list or not. Okay. And if Chennai is in my list, print that I found Chennai. Can you do this code? Quickly, some few people will definitely do it, I know. So the task is you use the same vector, this, your vector, don't use anything else. This vector, I pasted, use this vector and find out that is Chennai is a part of this vector. And if you find it, print that I found Chennai, nothing else. I want to know that how many of you can do it. Don't print the code. That is wrong, Ananta. This is not I was expecting. You just say that yes, it is done. Okay. So the question is, you go to this vector and ask that whether Chennai is a part of this vector. And if it is a part of the vector, then you print I found Chennai. Yes, yeah, they're fine. And those who have done it, you need to install 2 packages. Okay, so those who have done this, go to your console and write this, what I'm writing here, install, and then you will see 2 options, install dot packages, first option, and inside the double quote, you write dplyr and just run this command. Okay, we will either use it today or use tomorrow, but this is the next topic, dplyr. And once you install dplyr, the next thing that you need to install is hflight. The chat box is there. Just copy and paste.
Which one is the previous package?
Can you see the chat box?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. Fine. So these 2 things you need to install. And what if it is asking for anything in between, say yes. It will take some time, and depending on your internet speed also. So today is day 3, right? Okay. Okay. If you install it, great, but I want everyone to install it because the next session is damn useful and important. Okay, those who have done it, Vedika has done it with the Bangalore print IT. Yeah, good. And I'm not going to code it for what the question I have given to you. This is so, and you guys maybe after the session also you can try. Okay, so all of you install this 2 packages, which is written on the chat box. The names are dplyr and hflights. And let me know that if it is installed. So let me know if I have installed it or not. So just to know if you installed correctly. Okay, if you install correctly, go to the code here and say library inside library you write the name of the package. Let's say dplyr. If you get this kind of message on the console, attaching package dplyr blah blah blah, it means that you done it, you just installed it. Next is library hflight. And run this one also. And if it is not showing anything on your console and your cursor comes back, it means it is fine. Okay. Now, as I said, hflight is a data set of R, which we are going to use, but you can of course use your own data set. Why, Yadya, you are not able to do it? Okay, so
Showing error actually. Error in install dot packages object colon.
what is the uh, command you have given?
Install dot packages dplyr. I'll paste it right here.
Paste it where you have pasted it. Can you paste it? It should be under double quote. Yeah, there. Dplyr should be under double quote.
Okay, okay.
When you are installing, the package name should be in double quote. When you are using library and calling that, it should be free of double quote. Okay, so as I said, Edge Flight is a data set. Can you make yourself mute?
Sir,
So,
excuse me, sir.
what is that?
Kindly repeat installation process, how to install in this RStudio.
Okay, I will repeat, ma'am. Install dot packages. See, can you see my window?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then double quote, and inside that double quote, you need to write dplyr. That's it. Okay. I'm not going to install because I have already installed. And then you view it. Edge, only the Edge Flight. Dplyr is a library package. Edge Flight is a data package. So you say Edge Flights, view Edge Flights, and you can see this data set. Okay. So fine. I'll just stop myself here because some of you, those who have not installed it or getting some error, I think it's very easy for you just close it down and just start once again and install it. Okay. But install these two packages, Edge Flights and dplyr. Okay, Edge Flights and dplyr. And then tomorrow we will use the Edge dplyr package on a data set, either on our data set, this data set that we have, this datasheet.csv, or on Edge Flight. Okay, Swati, for IT, your vector, if IT equal to Chennai, print, I found it. Yeah, so if it is asking for anything to download, just go ahead and do this. So Swati, maybe now I'm stopping it here, and tomorrow we will see this dplyr. So don't miss, oh no, not tomorrow, whenever the next class is. I think on first, when we have the next class.
Sir, I'm getting some error.
27.
27.
Okay, so whenever we have the next class, we will see it. Okay, so let me now stop this and go to some of your questions, because that is also important, right?
So can you share today's this one also?
Yeah, of course I will share.
Okay.
Sir, are we done?
रुक
for
जाओ
today's
चलते हैं
session?
Oh, sorry.
Please don't don't start saying anything directly. Maybe if you can just write something and then okay, who was there?
Sir, are we done for today's session?
Yes, if you want
yeah,
to
I
leave,
gotta
you
go,
can.
sir.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
morning. Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
we are done.
Yeah.
Yes, anyone want to ask, say, got this error? What was that error?
Already pasted in the chat box. I'll paste it once more.
No, I don't think that this is error, Hugo. This is fine. I mean, just check.
Actually, my name is Ritvik Raj. And,
Yeah, Ritvik, I'm listening you, but I'm also seeing the chat box. Don't worry. Yeah, so Ritvik, what is your problem? Yeah, this. So what R package you have installed?
Dplyr and high flights. I just copied your command from the chat box and just.
Ritvik, I'm asking what R package you have installed.
Okay.
Can you see at the top of your R console? What is that? Okay, Swati. I'm coming to you. Coming to you. Just wait. Is it 4.1 point what? Ritvik, can you see that at the top of in the console? The
1.0.
1.0. Why you have done that? Yesterday, the very first day we said that we will install 4.1.2.
Actually, this package was created.
Dplyr is not compatible with anything which, or the S Flight are not compatible with anything less than 4.1.2 something. Okay, so you need to go for 4.1.2. All of you need to go for 4.1.2. Swati, can you unmute yourself and tell me what you want to say?
Sir, I ran this command that I showed you in the chat box, and then the output print came in the output thing that I also pasted, I guess. It's back in the messages. Like as it is what I have executed commands, that commands came as it is, not the print thing. So I was not understanding where it went wrong.
Okay.
Like logic
Yeah.
can be wrong, but I think the syntax was right. I don't know.
Yes, syntax is wrong. Syntax is wrong because you have put 2 times curly braces.
But one is
I
for for
believe.
and one is for if loop, right?
Okay. Yes, so that's fine.
Then
Okay,
why the
that looks
print thing is
fine
not
now.
coming?
Fine to
That's
me.
what I was wondering.
Okay, so sometimes it is very difficult to check it on a chat box.
Should I?
On running it, it is saying I found it.
But in mine it's not showing this actually. That's what I was
Swati. So
concerned.
let's take that.
It's
Where
showing like
is
this only. This plan, this is
nearby
coming.
Okay, so I'm giving you the I'm making you co-host. Share your screen. Go ahead.
Okay. Sure. Where is the wait?
On the bottom you have
I found it.
anyone okay, if Ishfaq also saying the same thing. Okay, Ishfaq, you can also see it here.
Can you see this?
I can see your screen.
Yeah, this is the command.
First of all, go to the console last line.
Console last line.
Yes,
This?
last. No, go down everything. Yeah, okay. So this is fine. And now for IT in this, which is your command? Where is your command?
This is my command.
Okay, so if is not indent. Indent means the space thing initially. Go to if first. The first, the first position of if. Put the cursor at if.
Okay.
The beginning of if. Yeah, and say no. Why you put enter tab? Just one tab is fine. Okay, and this and this. Now run it. Is there any Chennai in your? Yeah. So see this.
Yeah,
you got that? Huh?
Yeah, I got that. Sorry, sir.
That Chennai लिखोगे नहीं मिलेगा कैसे फिर? Okay, fine. So let's stop it here. Fine. And I want all of you guys to do some more practice in this gap, whatever we have 2 or 3 days. And then come back on 27th. We will do a little bit more exciting stuff. Now we will go for dplyr, and then we will move to plotting, and then we will see some machine learning stuff. Okay?
In my console,
So,
my console, instead of the sign of greater than, only plus is coming.
Forgot to close some of the braces, then this go to your console and say and put one bracket, just one bracket. Keep on doing it.
Okay, but in my console, I'm not even able to. Okay, okay, okay,
Got
done.
it? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
So
Sir,
should I
one-
just stop it now? Yeah.
Sir,
For
I have one question. Sir,
Who
actually,
is
Devdut.
okay?
I have already raised my hand also.
Mhm.
Sir, actually, today is my first class basically, and I have already downloaded everything, but somehow it's look like different from when you are doing. Everything is working. Means whatever comment actually I put and everything is working fine. But that in spite of that file, actually, I am writing everything in console basically. So because it's look different, I think.
So you why don't you just open a file? Go to file, go to open, and go to open file, and then new file, and say R script.
Yeah, that just now I have done it. For that reason, sir, I have to every time I have to do run option or control enter.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And sir,
Okay.
where I can found my that which version is R actually, where I can.
So on console at the very top, on console side at the very top line, which is like a bar, there is a sign of R, and there is a version of R.
No, sir, it's not showing. It's showing only console, terminal, and jobs. That's it. Nothing is showing.
Just below the console, the word where it is written console.
No, it's showing downloads. Means actually I've selected that pathway. Na? You told me.
Okay. Go to the very first line of console. Scroll your thing to the top.
Yeah. It's okay. It's 4.0.5.
It is not acceptable. Okay, guys, I need to go to home now. Okay. So I'm still in office, so maybe now we should stop it. Okay. Stop the session for today, and we will meet to next time, whenever it is. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Mr. Avinash.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sir, it's Amrinder on behalf of Mr. Parveen.
Yeah, you can close the session now.
Yeah, sir. Today you are the host, so you will need to end up the session.
Okay. I'll
Second thing, when you will end up the session, video will automatically start converting, and that will take some time.
Okay.
After the conversion completion of the video only, then we can upload that video on Google Drive, sir.
Okay, I'll do that. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. So you can end the session, and thank you so much for your lovely session, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.